Hi guys! Happy New Year! DG from DGMP Nutrition. Following my New Year's resolution to bring you guys more content and video content. So today we're discussing fad diets and why they don't necessarily work. It comes because I was discussing with a friend that when she gets back into the office, everyone's going to be on their diets. And she said, but it's sad because, they follow them, but then maybe a month from now they're off of them and maybe they do lose weight, but most of them end up gaining it back. That makes me really sad because you put in all this hard work and you can't, reap the benefits. The reason fad diets don't work is because of two main things. One, dieting is just phase one, and most of these, if not all of these, don't teach you phase two. And they're not educating you as you go. You may pick up things here or there, but for the most part, you're not going to be able to walk away from the diet and know how to live a healthier life in the real world. And we'll touch more on that a little bit later. But to start first, phase one versus phase two. Everyone thinks, because of the mainstream media, that dieting can be a lifestyle. And it's not. You should not be dieting or cutting for longer than 3 months, honestly, unless you have a ton of weight to lose. So when you're dieting or when you're cutting, you're in a calorie deficit. It's a fantastic way to lose weight. You need to eat less and move more. That is 100% true. However, you cannot do that for the rest of your life. So that is phase one. Phase one is eating less, losing weight. But nobody ever talks about phase two. So what happens is you do your phase one diet, and then you go off your diet, and you start eating, let's say, normal again, okay? Like a normal human. And all of a sudden, your body starts to creep back up to the weight you were. There's a reason for that. We all have our set weight. Let's say it's 150 pounds. That is where your body thinks it should be and is comfortable. When you lose weight, your body ends up going into almost a panic mode because, back then when you started to lose weight, it meant starvation, which would lead to death. So your body naturally wants to bring you back up to that set point. So when you diet, let's say you're 150 pounds, let's say you lost 10 pounds, now you're 140. The minute you start eating normal and not in a deficit, you are going to start creeping back up to 150 because your body wants to be there. Now, there is a way to counterbalance this, and that's called phase two. Phase two is called the maintenance diet. So there is a way to reset your body to want to stay at its new weight. It's 140 pounds. Let's say that's your new weight. There is a way to reset so that your body thinks that's its new healthy weight. And that's how maintenance diets work. You slowly add in calories from your deficit diet every week or two, depending. And what's going to happen is your weight is going to fluctuate, but eventually it evens out. Once it evens out, we add more calories in. Now, where the calories come from, that's a whole nother story, but just in general, we're adding calories. And we continue to do this until your body is within a range of 1 to 5 pounds from your lowest set point. So if you started a diet at 150 pounds, you lost 10 pounds, so now you're 140, you want to stay within a range of 140 and 145 pounds, eating more. Now, you stop adding calories when your body starts gaining more than that, or you can stop adding calories when you reach what we like to call the TDEE calorie. So it's kind of It's the set amount of calories that you could eat day in and day out and not gain weight and not lose weight. It's literally your maintenance calories. After holding maintenance for anywhere between 1 and 3 months, depending on how dramatic your weight loss was, your body will start to reset to its new number. So now you're able to eat and be off a plan and live a normal, healthy lifestyle, but maintain your new weight. The second reason that fad diets don't work is because most of them are not teaching you as you go or educating you in nutrition. Most of these plans want to give you the quick fix. So most of them tell you exactly what to eat. They don't tell you why you're eating it. They don't tell you how many macros or calories or, the micronutrient breakdown of it. So what you end up doing is following the plan. So let's say they tell you to eat chicken, brown rice, broccoli every day for lunch. And at night it's fish and sweet potatoes and green beans. Well, what happens when you're done? You're not going to eat chicken, broccoli, and brown rice for the rest of your life. You need to understand what equals that chicken, broccoli, and brown rice. What macronutrients equal that, but in a different form. And that's the main difference with a macro counting diet and these fad diets is you are doing the work for yourself. You have normally a coach or a template that's telling you how many macronutrients to get, but you're most likely making these decisions on your own. So after a while, you end up teaching yourself how to feed yourself without any of the tools. You end up looking at a plate of food and knowing, okay, I can guess pretty close how many protein, fats, and carbs are in this, how many calories are in this. So when you go off your plan, you're now able to live a healthy lifestyle that's not constrained by anything, by any programs. It just becomes second nature. You're able to live. And you live a lot happier when you're guilt-free from, eating foods that might be off of a plan. Because now you're educated. You know exactly how to eat. And that to me is one of the biggest things that you can learn from doing any kind of macro counting program is the knowledge that comes from it is unbelievable. So to kind of wrap it up, 2 main reasons why fad diets don't work. 1, dieting is phase 1. Phase 2 is maintenance. You need to reset your body to accepting your new weight. If you don't do that, it's going to creep up back on you. And issue number 2, you're not learning. A lot of these programs just want to hand it to you on a silver platter. And unfortunately, that doesn't set you up for success later. So by doing macro counting programs, you end up making the choices for yourself, learning a lot about nutrition, and able to live a much better quality of life, a happier life, a more social life, and still be extremely healthy and fit. So I hope that helps you understand why a macro counting diet isn't a fad diet and why it is better. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please comment below. I will absolutely respond to them. If you are interested in a plan, you can visit dgmpnutrition.com, click on Get My Plan, and it'll tell you all about it. And again, if you have any personal questions you want to ask me, email me, dgmpnutrition@gmail.com. Bye, guys.